Let's learn another literary terms. Decadence. Now, decadence is a term that describes a period or a state of a cultural and moral decline, often characterized by excessive indulgence in luxury, pleasure, and artifice. It is typically associated with a loss of traditional values and a sense of moral and social deterioration. The concept has been applied to various historical periods and moments in literature or art. Now let's try to understand each historical periods or historical moments that describes decadence. First of all, let's understand the characteristics of decadence. First is excess and luxury. So the decadence, they often involves themselves into luxury and pleasure that emphasize the sensual and opulent behavior. Next, aestheticism. Again, they were focused on art. There was a slogan, art for art's sake. They were very much interested in artificiality rather than the natural things. And they had moral ambiguity, pessimism, and disillusionment, again very important. Now, first of all, when we talk about decadence, the term decadence, it often associated with the Roman period, especially at the time of the decline of the Roman Empire, because this particular time it saw or perceived moral and social decline, political instability, and excess, which was excess among the elite. This is why we saw the decline of the moral empire, decline of the Roman Empire. And then we had in the 19th century French decadence. So French decadence, the term decadence, it particularly associated with a group of French writers who embraced aesthetic and moral values of this moment. And some of the key figures are Charles Baudelaire, again very important poet, Paul Verlaine, Arthur Rimbaud. These are some of the most important writers. One very important work is The Flowers of Evil by Charles Baudelaire, because he explores the beauty in decay, moral ambiguity, and sense of a spleen in his works. Very, very important work. You should definitely read it. And then there was another moment. It's called aestheticism, which is the decadence moment of England. And some of the key proponents were Oscar Wilde, Charles Swinburne, and Aubrey Bradley. Because the theme of this particular, British decadence was artificiality, beauty, hedonism, rejection of Victorian moral values. So if you read Oscar Wilde's The Picture of Dorian Gray, then you would get to know that what hedonistic pleasure is, what decadence actually means. So I hope this is very, very clear to you. So I will see you in the next one.